No hej, witam was w kolejnym odcinku serii Gramy przy piwku Back to the Future the Game z epizodu drugiego Get Tannen. Jest to odcinek drugi z tego epizodu, a zdaje się, że siódmy tak? Albo szósty. Matematyka trudna rzecz, chyba siódmy. Mniejsza z tym, odcinek kolejny z całości. W każdym razie cała sprawa polega na tym, że musimy skłonić oficera Parkera do prawda, aresztowania Kida Tannena. Problem w tym, że on chwilowo jest zalany i no niespecjalnie mu się chce. Troszeczkę skłoniliśmy go do wynurzeń pod wpływem muzyki, ale nie do końca. Według podpowiedzi, na przykład piosenka Edny mogłaby go skłonić do czegoś więcej. Problem w tym, że nie możemy stąd wyjść. Na przykład do Edny. No i okej. I pytanie takie...
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
No dobra, musimy jakoś go przekonać, że jesteśmy z gangu Valentiego. Sęk w tym jak?
Trixie?
Yeah?
Nice caricatures up there, huh?
Yeah, Zane's an ace cartoonist. But it's kinda hard for me to look at all those faces knowing the guys they belong to are all 6 feet under.
Do you know Sister Christian?
I don't do religious tunes.
How about Stairway to Heaven?
I sing popular songs, kiddo. You want hymns? Go to a church.
Okej, to może... Turn on
Hey,
Tannen.
you can trust me. Come on, what's the dirt you got on Kid?
Nix on that. I ain't spilling nothing until I talk with Arthur F-L-Y.
I don't care. What are those? Are they lyrics for one of your songs?
I haven't memorized them yet.
No dobra, no tylko, że to mi
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
w niczym mi to nie pomaga. Jak ja mam stąd wyjść?
I don't care. It's the lyrics to her song.
No nie pomaga mi to w żaden sposób. Zaraz? Ale to już... Jedna z theme song is until you should care. To co?
Trixie?
Yeah?
No nie, no
Break a
nijak
leg
mi się
out
to pomoże. Nijak mi to nie jestem w stanie...
I don't care.
Sęk w tym, że nie mogę wyjść. Że nie wiem, sign.
El Kid. I still don't get it.
It's like that El Cid place down in LA, only it's El Kid.
Ah, okay, I see.
No dobra, fajnie, że nam wyjaśniłeś, tylko że... Nijak mi to nie pomaga w opuszczeniu tego miejsca. Krupier może...
You in?
Double zero.
Serio?
7.
7? To drugi raz siódemka padła.
You in?
Siódemka jest czerwona. To
I
dawaj
put
na
it all
czerwono.
on red.
Ah,
Może w końcu wygram.
you in?
Znowu na czerwone.
Ech,
Ty oszukujesz, Mendo. Robisz to celowo.
the shrew didn't burrow deep enough. Checkerboard Charlie, removed from the board. I guess someone jumped him. Looks like someone's about to be added to Tannen's Wall of Fame. Poor bastard.
No dobra, no muszę stąd wyjść.
Hey, what?
What are you
What are
drawing?
you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, Bob. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Maluj
Maybe you do
mnie.
a caricature of me?
Sure. Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
Nice.
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
Okej.
Talk to you later.
Hey, look! A paying customer.
Hey,
Take a hike, Squirt.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you.
Ah,
You really with the Valenti gang?
może jakoś
I
tak?
don't think they'd be interested in my caricature.
W sumie, ale kto może?
I don't think they'd be interested in my caricature.
No już cholera, no to jest, teraz jest na zasadzie kliknę wszystko na wszystkim.
I don't think they'd be interested in my caricature.
Wiem co mam zrobić, tak? Skończyłem już wszystkie podpowiedzi, także piosenka Edny, tak, może pomóc i w ogóle, tylko że sęk w tym, że piosenki Edny nie znam.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
Chyba że teraz mogę coś tam. No nie mogę.
Hey,
Back off, kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
No okej, piosenki nie podmienię. No ciężka sprawa, szczerze powiedziawszy, bo obawiam się, że mogłem utknąć. Co ja w ogóle mam w inwentory? Fajkę, pistolet, chloroform, zdjęcie.
do I really look like that?
A może ja zaśpiewam?
Way down in Louisiana, down in New Orleans. Maybe not.
Hey, I do the singing round here.
No to jeżeli ty nie chcesz zaśpiewać, to jak ja mam
Trixie?
Yeah?
You know what you'd sing great? This one song by...
Pick it up with the piano player. He does the set list.
Aha, no dobra.
Break a leg out there.
Thanks.
To muszę z tym bucem pogadać. Tylko że ten
Hej.
buc nie chce ze mną
Back off,
gadać.
kid. I'm trying to entertain some people here.
Zostaje Rage. Okej.
What is this feeling that has me in its grip? What has me on the edge and curling my lip? Worse in the blues or the front page news, it's rage. I'm overflowing. I've asked my doctor and
No okej, tylko że nijak mnie to nie...
there's not a thing I can do. There's no consoling and there's no controlling this rage.
Danny,
You.
I'm overflowing with rage.
trust me, things will get better. Just keep listening to the music.
Why? None of the words help anymore.
I don't think there's anything in this speakeasy that can turn this guy around right now.
Nijak mi to nie pomaga, cholera jasna.
Hang in there, Danny.
Oh, God.
But there's a force in nature worse than the rest. There's something that I've got to get off my chest. It's rage. I'm
Może jakoś im...
overflowing with rage.
There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them.
Overflowing with rage.
Może mogę jakoś... Złoty pistolet.
I've got a little something here that might convince you.
Don't even blink.
It's not a real gun. It's not a real gun, I swear. It's a gift from Don Valenti. See?
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti. Looks like little Sonny Crockett here really is with the Sacramento boys. You got stones, Pee-wee. I like that. Have yourself a drink, on the house. Matches, put down your gun. You look like a moron.
Aha, taki chuj. Okej.
Hey, Artie. He's back.
Artur wrócił. No okej. Cześć jedna.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What was that song you were singing earlier?
Do you like it? I wrote it myself. It really gets the toes tapping at the Stay Sober Society meetings. Although I suppose that could be the Shakes. Would you like to hear it again?
Sure.
Sure.
I knew if I waited long enough, somebody would request it. You say you've lost your self-respect, but you should care. It's not too late to redirect and start to care. Don't despise the good and pure. Time to rise up from the sewer. Wash off all that foul manure. Show the world you care.
Uszy bolą
You
aż.
should care. You should care what people think of you. Of goals that you could name, reclaiming your good name is what you ought to do. You should care. You should care.
Litości moje uszy.
It's not going to hurt you to reclaim your virtue, for you should care.
Catchy.
You really think so?
Yeah, it's, got a good hook to it.
One needs a good hook if one is fishing for souls.
Dawaj
You think
kopię.
I could have a copy of your You Should Care lyrics? I've, got a club of my own that could really use some inspiring.
Sure. Let me just get a page out of the hymnal. There you are.
Hey, thanks.
Thank
See ya.
you.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Okej. I teraz coś mi się wydaje, że wystarczy podmienić to z piosenką, którą śpiewa Trixie, co pozwoli oficera Parkera namówić, tak podbudować, żeby zrobił co należy. Mam nadzieję, że nie będę musiał przechodzić znowu przez drzwi w sposób taki jak ostatnio. A jednak będę. A, nie będę musiał. Ha, 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 ha.
Looks like Parker's still parked.
Dobra.
I don't care.
To zmienimy na Edna Lyrics.
Hey, Trixie, look over there!
Why?
Jasne.
No.
Ah, never mind.
Zaśpiewaj to po
Trixie?
prostu.
Yeah?
I happen to see Arthur McFly.
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
How is he? Where's he staying?
I didn't manage to find out.
If you see him again, tell him I'm looking for him, okay?
Bla, bla,
I
bla,
could
bla, bla.
really use his advice in regards to
Dobra.
my... You know what?
So, everybody in that portrait gallery is
Nie ten
deceased now, right?
scroll.
Yeah, kids' bullets have a tendency to do that to people. But I guess it's kinda sweet that he commemorates them afterwards.
Yeah, sweet.
And after all, kid only shoots at the hoodlums.
Break a
Dobra.
leg out there.
Thanks.
I don't care, tak, tam było, więc zmienimy na You should care.
You should care. You should care what people think of you.
She's right. I can turn my life around.
Ta jest.
Sure you can.
You know what? I used to be a good cop. And yeah, I've had a few bad breaks, possibly even a psychotic one that caused me to imagine a disappearing space car. But I'm a good man.
Yeah.
And all I need to do to win Betty back is be the same good man I always was. And let the chips fall where they may.
All right. So, now what?
Now I wait. Wait for the moment to take down Kid Tannen, restore my good name, and win back the heart of Betty Lipinski.
Hold that thought. I bet that moment is just around the corner.
Okej.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, you know, I don't think I ever caught your name.
I never threw it, and now I'm not sure I should, what with you being an upstanding member of the police force again.
Fair enough. I think I owe you a little anonymity. Just don't step out of line on my watch, you hear?
Loud and clear, Officer Parker.
Dawaj,
Still
Tannena.
ready to arrest Tannen?
Ready and willing.
Cool. Hang tight. I'll see what I can come up with. See you soon,
Okej.
Take care, buddy.
No to problem jest tej natury, że potrzebujemy Artura McFly'a najwyraźniej. Skąd ja go wezmę? To jest pytanie na dziś. Skąd ty mam wziąć Artura McFly'a?
It's closed for the night. Luckily, I don't have a burning need for a greeting card.
Okej, fajnie, że zegar dalej pokazuje 6. Edna, wiesz może gdzie można McFly'a spotkać?
Edna.
What?
See ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Never mind.
Sonny, you're just in time.
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world.
Thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
How have you
How have you
been?
been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
Aha.
I'll show you.
Przewiduję kłopoty.
Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Oho.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Okej. Ale
I'll go see if I can find something to help. Or someone.
serio. Einstein na czubku ratusza, tudzież sądu w tym momencie.
Guess I'll have to find some other way to rescue Heine.
Naprawdę? Emmet.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
What went
What
wrong?
went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
No dobra.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Heine off that ledge.
No dobra, tylko... Może tu? Stuk, 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 stuk.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
About hit
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
I saw him.
Who?
My grandpa, on a streetcar for just a second. Doc, we gotta find him.
Why?
Trixie thinks she's got something that could put Kid away, but Artie's the only one who can tell her for sure. I guess he's kind of her tutor or something.
Ah, so that's the connection. When your grandfather disappeared from Hill Valley for 2 months, the bond between him and
Dokładnie.
Miss Trotter was severed, eventually leading to a timeline in which Trixie lost the nerve to betray Tannen.
Yeah?
We've got to find your grandfather.
Dobra, ale widziałeś Artura?
Any sign of Artie?
Haven't spotted him yet.
No to bida.
Okay, I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
No dobra. Szczerze powiedziawszy, wiele mi to nie dało. Niestety. Aha, idąc w tą stronę od razu przychodzę tu. To może dam radę jeszcze bardziej... Nie, bardziej nie dam rady. Muszę uratować Einsteina, no nie ma innej opcji. Aha. Serio? Doktor? Chociaż z drugiej strony, pamiętając to, co działo się w filmie, jak z zegara zjechał, to ma sens, ale nie wpadłbym na to, żeby doktora zapytać, więc dobrą opcją było, żeby zagadnąć
Hey,
zagadkę, że
Doc,
tak
I
powiem.
could use a little help.
What's the problem?
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin and Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Fajnie, tylko save Einstein, oto to.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einie's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okej. Skoro
Okay,
tak.
I better get back to fixing history.
Be careful, Marty.
No dobra, doktor mówi, żeby tylko rozproszyć młodego Emmeta, a stary zajmie się wszystkim. No wedle życzenia. Nie widzę przeszkód. Tap, 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 tap. Dobra, idziemy. Hej, Emmet.
Any luck with Einstein?
I'm still thinking about it. It's a perplexing spatial conundrum, aggravated by Einie's understandable skittishness.
Fajny rocket
Why don't you
car.
go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Seen
Have you seen
Frankenstein?
that Frankenstein movie yet? I hear it's pretty inspirational.
Not yet. I've been so busy with my rocket car that I haven't found the time. But I'm planning on going tonight. At least I will once I get Einstein down.
Take a
Why don't you
break.
take a break from Einstein Patrol for a minute? Maybe go see a movie or something.
Thanks for the offer, Sonny. When once Emmett Lathrop Brown sets his mind on a task, nothing can distract him from his purpose. And right now, that purpose is rescuing your dog.
No cholera jasna, no. Jedyne co mi zostaje to tell me about
You know
Parker i
anything
tell me
about
about
Officer
Trixie.
Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
No może wyfujemy?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her stay sober society meeting thrown out of our house. Now she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
It's very...
I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
To jest
You
bardzo
do that. I'll
rozpraszające,
stay
to
here
chyba
and see if I
zagadam
can
do
think of a way to
Edny.
get Einie off that ledge.
Chyba Edna mnie pomoże nieco rozproszyć Emmeta. Tak coś mi się wydaje. Siemasz?
Edna,
What?
Sorry. What is you?
what's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Ojoj.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
Dobra, ale... No nie
What's that
wiem.
against dogs anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Crockett.
No dobra, tylko że to mi w żaden sposób nie pomaga. Nie wiem.
You'll be happy to know that your lyrics have pushed Danny Parker back on the straight and narrow.
Well, hallelujah! One poor soul saved from the fiery pit.
Ale to mi w niczym nie pomaga, no.
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
Dobra, tylko że no cholera, no.
Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
Nie, no Sagan
I'm
is
pretty
not
sure that Carl Sagan
innocent.
didn't start those fires.
We'll see. One of the reasons I'm camped out so close to Tannen's new speakeasy is it gives me the chance to catch the arsonist in the act. It'll make a great story for my column.
No dobra, tylko... Może
See ya.
Keep
Może-
fighting the good fight.
Może jakaś podpowiedź? No, ale rozmawiam z nią przecie.
Edna,
What?
see ya.
Keep
No
fighting
chyba,
the
że
good
mam
fight.
coś... No nie mam nic, co by się mogło w jakikolwiek sposób przydać.
Don't touch those. They're very sensitive.
Sorry.
No, jak nie to, no to co? Jak mam cię, dziadu, rozproszyć? Noż, kurde. Co ja mam na tobie użyć?
There's only a few people, and maybe an animal or two, who'd be interested in Grandpa's smelly old pipe. But this isn't one of them.
No dobra. To może... No nie no, szczerze wątpię, ale...
Wanna light?
I don't smoke. And even if I did, I certainly wouldn't employ such a garish lighter.
Ech, ty dziadu. A to jest podpowiedź do wejścia, której nawet się nie zorientowałem.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
No dobra, tylko...
Edna!
What?
może story for you.
I got a hot lead for you.
Oh, what is it?
Young scientist strands dog on courthouse roof.
What?
Look over there.
Oh, for goodness sake. Mr. Brown.
Please, Miss Strickland, not now. Can't you see I've got a rather delicate situation on my hands at the moment? My trial run...
Trial run? Public hazard, I call it. And I'm sure my editor will agree. This scientific enterprise of yours represents a clear and present danger to public
You
safety.
know what represents a clear and present danger to public safety? Your singing voice.
There's no need to get personal, Mr. Brown.
Believe me, I have no intention of getting personal with you.
I'm relieved to hear it. Flying cars, of all the ridiculous
You
juvenile
mock me,
notions.
but just imagine a world in which traffic jams and car crashes are a thing of the past.
I might be more inclined to listen to you if your maiden voyage hadn't ended in a crash on one roof and a stranded dog on another.
I'm working on getting him down. Heine, how'd you get down? Clever dog.
Well, fortune favors you
Udało
tonight,
się.
but I warn you to be more careful.
Przynajmniej
in the
Einsteina udało się
Wow.
ściągnąć na
How to
dół.
get that rocket car back down.
Dobra. Jeśli chodzi o to, to przynajmniej coś mamy do przodu. Wydaje mi się... Chociaż... Kolego! Einstein! Gdzie jest właściciel?
Hey boy, take a whiff of this. I
Tak,
love that nose.
dobry piesek.
I've been laying low, officer, but I've got to go to the pictures once in a while.
Hello, Arthur.
Officer,
I'll take it from here.
but...
We can talk at the Majestic, away from prying eyes.
Yeah, Einstein, you done good.
Dobry piesek. Dobra. Nie ma co szaleć. Wydaje mi się, że to jest dobry moment, żeby ten odcinek zakończyć. Ze względu na to, że... najwyraźniej jesteśmy już... No nie wiem, zgaduję. W połowie drogi, żeby dorwać Tannena, skoro mamy już McFly'a. No i przekonaliśmy tam policjanta, żeby zrobił co do niego należy, to wydaje się, że to już, no, jesteśmy na dobrej drodze. Dlatego też wydaje mi się, że w tym odcinku damy sobie spokój. I w następnym będziemy kontynuować historię. Cel nasz to jest, żeby Parker robił co do niego należy. No i dobra. Wydaje mi się, że będzie robił, bo zdaje się, że pozostało namówić Trixie, żeby się spotkała z McFly'em, a McFly'a już znaleźliśmy, więc wydaje mi się, że to już jesteśmy na dobrej drodze. W związku z tym to by było na tyle. Łapkujcie, komentujcie, subskrybujcie i tak dalej, i tak dalej. Na razie, cześć!